Today we'll learn how to find the domain of the composite function square root of natural log of x. Let's start by writing out our function. To find the domain, we need to consider the restrictions of both the natural logarithm and the square root function. Let's review these properties. Let's start with the natural logarithm. For a natural logarithm, the input x must be strictly greater than 0. This means x must be positive. Next, let's consider the square root. For a square root, the input must be greater than or equal to 0. In other words, we can't take the square root of a negative number in the real number system. Now, let's combine these restrictions to find the domain of our composite function. First, since we're taking the square root of ln x, we need ln x to be greater than or equal to 0. We can solve this inequality. If ln x is greater than or equal to 0, then x must be greater than or equal to e, which is approximately 2.718. Therefore, the domain of our function is all x greater than or equal to e. Let's see what our function looks like on this domain. To summarize, we found the domain by considering both the restriction of the natural log, which requires x to be positive, and the restriction of the square root, which requires its input to be non-negative. This led us to the conclusion that x must be greater than or equal to e.